Then we have external rotation, internal rotation. If you hold the elbow, let's do it. With a bit of collaboration, highly appreciated. If you hold the elbow like this, then this is external rotation of the arm and flexion, right? But if you turn just the palm of the hand, that would be internal rotation of the forearm of pronation, right? So the forearm has an independent movement here, pronation to pronation. So I will be mentioning this and how we use this. When sometimes I don't use this external rotation and all that, I say the inner elbow facing forward. But as you flex, flex, flex and go into hyperflexion, the inner elbow, if you keep external rotation, the inner elbow will be facing back. And but sometimes with a full range of motion or hyperflexion, some people will feel pain. Also, some people will avoid doing kind of internal rotation. It's very difficult to keep the inner elbow facing up, and that is because the scapula is on the way. So the movements of the scapula are elevation, compression, protraction, they are moving away from each other. Retraction, they are moving towards each other. And then there is another movement that is called upward rotation. You start to raise one arm to the side. When you go more than 30% of the raising arm, then the scapula, the outer part of the scapula starts to raise, the inner part of the scapula keeps going down, so make sure that the inner part of the scapula keeps going down, and you can feel how it's kind of like a rotation of the scapula. Then, if the outer part of the scapula is going up and the inner part of the scapula is going down, then you can go to hyperflexion easy. The injury that some of you have is because you are elevating the scapula instead of doing the up rotation. So that is going to be the theme today. So I will get back into this as we go. For a moment, sitting in front of the bed, any comfortable pose. The bed is behind you, almost touching your head, but not touching you. And sitting here, closer. Whatever the pose, cross leg, or if you are cross leg, maybe you're sitting on a block. As you sit on some height, they need to be at the same height or lower than the hip. That will give you freedom in the pelvis to get the pelvis into neutral position, move the flesh of the bladder to the side in order to create more distance between the sitting bones, a wider foundation. Can you feel that wider foundation? Close your eyes and feel gravity all the way. Imagine the continuation of gravity beyond your sitting bones. Deep roots digging deep into the floor, and maybe you can help gravity by pressing harder with both sitting bones. That action of pressing harder, what it's doing is engaging muscle. Feel these roots going deep into the floor, pushing your gravity center down below. And when that happens, Mother Earth is so generous. Feel there is a reaction upwards, nourishing the spine, lengthening. And as the spine lengthens, the scapulas are left behind, they are not attached. Feel the depression of the scapula, that is the neutral position of the scapula. Place your hands in front of the chest in Namaskar. I invite you all to chant Sri Om. Let the Om burst from deep within. Let the Om, the sound of your Om match the sound of the Om of your neighbor. Inhale. welcome. Who is going to be here doing adjustments, making some videos. He's a PR person of Hatha Yoga, if you want. He's a perfect example of how to be nice. Move your right knee to the right. 90 degrees on the foot, 90 degrees, so we are also flexing the knee, everything 90 degrees, 90, 90, 90. Remove the block or anything that you are sitting on. This pose is called Svastikasana, so we are creating that shape with our legs. So make sure that it's 90 degrees. If your knee is a little bit forward, that's not 90 degrees. Sorry. And then from there, place your right hand on top of the right upper part of the finger. And raise your left skin up, move it away from the right knee. Can you feel the head of the finger kind of coming out of the socket? And start to back and forward. Feeling that movement, maybe some of you feel a sensation of pain. I don't like to use pain, it has a negative connotation. Let's say intense sensation. Maybe you're feeling nothing, but it's okay. Now, with your right hand, hold the back. Pull. When you pull, feel that you are lengthening the spine. Can you keep feeling that there and then start to lean back? And now there's the resistance of the position of the legs is creating more internal rotation in your hip joint. And you the elbow also will go forward. And if you feel comfortable here, then keep going. As long as the chest is parallel to the floor, maybe you go all the way down, if possible. If it's not possible, I see some of you in order to go down all the way, you are sacrificing going backwards and you are going sideways. So make sure that you are going straight backwards in the center of your yoga mat. Imagine the yoga mat has a line. You're feeling nothing, I can't touch you. Are you feeling? And then from here, pulling the belt, coming out, and we have two sides. Then let's do the other side. So the left knee goes all the way to the move the right sitting bone away. Start to swing a little bit here. The deeper pressure of the hand on the upper part of the femur is giving this extra traction in order to feel more space. Now hold with your left hand the belt pull. The pull, as long as it's helping you to lengthen the spine, then keep pulling and keeping the chest parallel to the floor. Then maybe reach with your right elbow down and can you feel? So actually, with internal rotation, remember when we are doing this, we are addressing the sacroiliac joint. Can you feel it? We're feeling nothing like that. This is not like it is, right? Sorry, I was studying for engineering. I never did it, but actually I was a winemaker. Now, with your hands, help the body to sit up. Svastikasana is an amazing practice to start the morning.
Quick question about that.
Yeah.
As we're going back, are we intentionally supposed to be engaging like the pelvic floor muscles and the obliques to protect the spine? Because I was feeling like a little bit of a back.
If you feel too much compression, you can pull in the pull of the pelvis in order to engage muscle and lengthen. If you feel compression, then hold the horse. You can engage muscle too. But it's a matter of getting more space in the head of the femur, in the hip joint and the sacroiliac joint. But if you feel the compression, then it's you will want to avoid it.
Well, for me, I realized like if I was engaging like the pelvic floor muscles and the adductors of the femur, then I felt more support going back. But if I was only pulling, there's too much pressure in the sacrum.
Remember, muscle engagement protect the joint. If any time you feel compression, you're not engaging muscle, then we are going into compression, you know how to address that. It's good that you
I just didn't know if it was just me or if that's like for everyone a better thing to like.
Anyone, if you feel pitchy sensation and you're engaging muscle, you're going into compression, engage muscle. And that is a good cue to give to the student. Now, let's continue with left knee, and I will open my in the next session, so we can have the flowing as much as possible. So place the left knee together with the right, push the left calf muscle to the left and engage your right leg. Keeping the knees together, hold the belt with your right hand and pull. And I start leaning back. Keep the right foot active, kicking. Imagine if it is the standing foot and you're kicking forward. Reach with the left elbow down the floor, and when you reach here with your left hand, push the buttocks forward, bringing more posterior tilt of the pelvis. And then keep going. And maybe if you are not comfortable, if the knees start to move apart and you're not comfortable, keep pulling the belt. That helps to engage the muscle. Maybe you reach with the crown of the head the floor. And if you are totally comfortable with this, then release the belt, go all the way to Ardha Supta Virasana, hold the elbows above the head and stay here. Again, if you feel knee compression, you know what to do. Actually, if you keep your right leg active, kicking forward as if it were the standing leg, then that will engage muscle protecting the lower back from here. Help the body to sit up. Maybe you start to push the floor, hold the belt with both hands, one hand up, the other down, and go into a knee. Go to the right foot and move forward. Do you feel that the quadriceps are saying hello, good morning? When the quadriceps are saying hello, good morning, keeping the right heel in line with the right knee, start to move the right knee to the right. So keep inverting the foot. Some of you are inverting the foot, dropping it. Keep inverting, pushing with the outer foot down, and keep going with the right knee to the right as you keep inverting. This is super inverting. And then place the left hand on the floor, point with the right elbow back. Up. So it's a twist. Actually, we are stretching here the psoas in the left side. And if this is something for you, maybe bring your left elbow down to the floor. And if this is something for you, maybe release the belt and bending the left knee, grab the left foot with the right hand. If that is not available, you bring your bum on closer and look up to the ceiling. So we are transferring from belt to foot, maybe with the elbow on the floor, maybe with the hand on the floor, up to you. But keep inverting your right foot up there. Both hands inside the front foot. And then extend both knees and bring your right foot into the belt. Fish the belt is somewhere there, I promise. And bring the left knee down. Now, bring your right leg to the right in a slow motion, continue with the toes forward. And bring the right leg back, continue with the toes back. Inhale, right foot to the right foot forward. Exhale, right foot back. Let's do it once more. Inhale. Beautiful. Now, stay here. Inner elbow facing forward. Remember, external rotation of your hands, and start to push with your hands forward. If you feel compression in the scapula, more distance in the hands, or even your hands more forward, forehead down to the floor. If you feel compression, the upper rotation of the scapula is not happening. So here, it's easier to do the upper rotation of the scapula because there is no weight going to the hands. Very little. Inhale, come back into the all fours, and till you get that one. From the three-legged downward facing dog, inhale, plank. Three-legged plank. Exhale, just jingle all the way. Inhale, back bend on your Tuesday. Exhale, downward facing dog, and release the belt, both feet down to the floor, knees together all the way down to the floor. Separate the feet. How much distance between the feet? Well, your combo has to fit in between. So no much distance between the feet, just enough for your combo. And right. Sorry, the right foot forward, no. I was testing you.
Left foot forward,
No,
right?
with the right foot forward, hold the ground with the one hand up the other. Okay, so now the left foot forward. Keeping the actually just stay here. There is a belt. Do not do anything with your left foot and feel how the spine is doing. At the moment that you engage the left foot, kicking forward, pointing with the toes up, that helps to lengthen the spine because you are pressing harder with toes sitting more. If this is kind of not good, you don't feel comfortable with this, sit on a block. Knees together, that's not negotiable. Holding the belt with your left hand, start to lean. Maybe some of you start to feel a pinching sensation. Well, wait till you reach with the right elbow down to the floor, push the buttocks forward with your hand. Can you feel that posterior tilt of the pelvis? And then keep going. All the way, all the way, all the way if possible. If it's not possible, keep pulling the belt because that traction of the belt is going to help you to keep that length. I don't know you guys, but this feels amazing for me. I have a bulged disc in my lower back and this put it back into place. That's why I add this pose. Then, if you are comfortable, hold your elbows above the head. But keep the actions in your left foot. 2 more breaths. With your hands. Have the body. Hold the belt. Keep climbing. To this knee position. Left foot forward. The knee has to be in line with the hip. Then you have to move the left knee to the left leg, to the left foot back. So the inner knee is moving away from the inner knee. Pulling the belt, feel. By pulling the belt, you feel the length of the spine and the intensity of the twist. Maybe you reach with the right elbow if that is available for you. If not, keep the hands. Totally fine. You do not become a better person if you go to the final stage of the pose. Now, if you wish, optional, bend your right knee and transfer your left hand to the right foot if that is available. Pull, twist, back bend is so many things going on here. In your quadriceps, say good morning. Release. Both hands in the center. Extend both knees and bring your left foot into the belt. Right knee down. As you are with the right knee down to the floor, then inhale, left leg to the left, pointing with the toes forward, 7 rotations, flexion, abduction, and then from back, extension with the side, and feel all the muscles around the hip joint walking.
So for me, it's really tight. What can I do to help that?
Do this.
Just do it, keep talking.
Now, again, this one, we come back to the center. And now, instead of doing with effort, use momentum. So you see that you can get much further, right? But we don't have the muscles. Now, after the momentum, go slowly down. So, I will talk about that because everybody has the same bones but different shape. So maybe there is some compression happening there. Now I start to push with your hands forward, maybe a little bit distance. If you feel compression in the shoulder, little bit more distance, the inner elbow likely facing upward rotation of the scapula. The inner part of the scapula is moving away. You have your scapula diagonal, kind of from knee, head, feet, leg. That one facing down here, like back, get off your chest. And then release, both feet down the floor, place the knees together, feet lightly apart in order to accommodate the common in between your feet. Maybe you need a block. As long as you put the knees together and the sitting bones on the floor, then you don't need the block. Then hold the bed with any hand of your choice, lean back, full Virasana. When you reach with one elbow down the floor, then push your buttocks forward. Internal rotation of your hips. Lean back all the way. All the way if that is available. Some of you compromise knees together in order to go all the way. If you went all the way, hold your elbows above the head and stay there for 2 breaths. If you are not reaching all the way down, keep holding the belt and lightly bending the elbow. That traction it will help you to depress the scapula and lengthen the spine. From here, with your hands, help the body to sit up and pull the belt going to a knee. Place the base close now. As you're leaning back, you're using just the belt as a reference, and then the knees are not touching the floor, you're using just the belt as a reference, ¿verdad? One. Again, bending the knees, using the belt as a reference only. Land on your knees, softly. Lean back, the knees start to raise. One. Maybe without the belt. Lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. And then lean back, lean back. Hold it. Feet. A little bit more apart and externally rotated. Some of you will hate me for this. Holding the belt. Bend the knees, squat. This is what combination of sacrum. And now from here, walk with your right hand to the, left hand to the left, in front of the shin. So you are pushing the knee back. And then move with pulling the belt, the elbow is pointing forward, then bring your right knee back, outside. But the chest doesn't change, and then right knee forward and down on the floor, easy. So all the muscles to rotate the hip back and forward in slow motion with a Mona Lisa smile. I see some of you are moving the chest. No. The chest remains in the front. That's why we have the belt here. Hold it. One more. Then move your right hand to the right. Maybe walk with the left hand a little bit to the left. Look up to the belt and bending the elbow. Pull and twist. Beautiful. Then change. Okay, hold the belt with both hands and extend the legs out. Beautiful. It's holding back, yeah? So we have only 2 sides for the information. Walk with the right hand all the way to the right. Just 16. So there is resistance. You are moving your right knee to the right and pulling the belt, pointing with the elbow forward. Bring your left knee back. It hurts. And then forward, but the chest doesn't change. We are just moving. You are isolating the hip joint and the mobility of Internal rotation of your hip joint, external rotation of your hip joint. So those muscles are kind of dormant. Good. And then stop it for popular demand. Point with the elbow to the side. Walk with the hand a little bit further and pull the belt and feel the twist. Okay, guys. I think that we are warm, right? Good. So, let's place a left foot on the belt. And then lock the knee. Remember, you lock the knee so it sits comfortably in the blister. Holding the belt here. The belt is not stable, it's leading you to hold your awareness. Then, do circles. Those circles are forcing you to engage the core. And you can feel the roots shifting. You're facing the camera, right? The knee is locked. I see some of you are extending the knee. No, the knee is locked. Now. And leaning back, keeping the knee locked, move your left knee to the left. Invert your left foot for the glory of the mother. I don't want compression in the knee, so okay, let's do one thing. Relax the left foot and feel then how there is compression in the knee. And then engage in eversion, that compression disappears. Is that happening? Hopefully, yes. And then raise your right heel and start to lean forward. And feel. Now, if you want to challenge yourself more, do it with one hand only or both hands up. So this is really helping you to engage the book. Becoming more present. And holding the belt, extend your left leg, but keep adapting. Avoid A-B. Adapting, raise the back heel, and start to play how much range of motion do you have in abduction for flexion of the left hip, extension of the right heel. We have to let. Now, left foot on the hand, lock the knee. Maybe you need to raise the right hand and then do circles as wide as possible. I think that we can unplug the thing and unplug the fan.
Where should my hands be? Should they be either?
Holding the belt, if you don't hold the belt, do that. Change the.
It doesn't matter where I'm going.
No, I mean, as long as whatever you are holding the belt, avoid elevating the scapula because that is a hazard. Can you pull the belt down and feel how you are opening? Yes. And now, bring the knee back, turn your right knee to the right, invert the foot to avoid compression in the knee, and then you start to lean forward and feel the stretch of all the buttocks of all the muscles around the hip joint. Maybe you do it with one hand only, or maybe with no hands. Engage the core for the glory of God. And then go back, keep the foot. Bring the other foot, both feet. Para con la sala, your hips are open, you know. The belt is in between your knees, other ways to do that. And bring one shoulder forward. Hold the belt. Bring the other shoulder forward. Hold the belt. And in order to find the balance here, move your bottom down in posterior tail of the pelvis and find the balance in order to place the hands in prayer position. foot on the floor and the belt. Extend both legs as backing up. We did this on the other side. I don't want you to walk this way. I did once a vinyasa class, and I was combining poses, so I was doing the different things each side, and I forgot a few poses. At the end of the class, I was this woman so angry doing the poses that I forgot because she didn't want to do. So anyway, try to always to be even. Now, Mariana, can you do the same pose we just did? Both feet on the belt and Barakarasana. Can you do it facing that side? Because we are going to pan it up. So Mariana is going to enter the pose, glamorous B, and then when we go into this pose, it may happen that we go. So we are going to offer the hands and bring the person. Okay. So beautiful. Now, how to go out? So try to go out, but I know you don't know how to.
Okay.
Try to go out the wrong way. Impossible. If you are lifting the front part of the spine, it's not possible. So you have to shorten the front part of the spine and have the hands in internal rotation. With the elbows pointing to the side, you push the ribcage in and then up. Let's pan it up, help each other to go into the pose and come out, and then after you have to do it on your own. But the first time is better to help each other. Good, pan it up with someone and sorry. So decide, what are you doing? You're not in the pose yet? Make sure that the belt is in between the knees. The belt is in between the knees. The belt is in between the knees. Tendencies, lean forward, go, yeah, beautiful. Interlace the fingers behind you, allow the weight of the arms to feel the shoulders moving out, so we are doing a pose here, yeah, now. Hold the belt with the thumb and index pointing to your bum bum, the pinky finger pointing up, elbows pointing to the side, round the back as if you were a slingshot. Pull something!
What you gonna do? Well, do you wanna go down? What you gonna do? Do you wanna go down? What you gonna do? Well, do you wanna go down? What you gonna do? Do you wanna go down? What you gonna do? Well, do you wanna go down? What you gonna do? Do you wanna go down? What you gonna do? Well, do you wanna go down? What you gonna do? Do you wanna go down?
Because I'm a beast, I'ma marry you. Flying from the east to the west coast. Make love on the beach with no curfew. If you want a big fish, I'm a shark. Feeling like it is. Flying from the east to the west coast. Make love on the beach like a sea storm. If you want a big fish, I'm a shark. And I go where the sea starts. And I go where the sea starts. be with you till I die, die. When I'm with you it's alright. I'ma be with you till I die, die. When I'm with you it's alright. Gotta find you back home. I wonder when you're alone. No one wants to come. I wonder sometimes if you really want to come. Sugar's on the tongue, doing your hand. Go change the lies, you know I told you. But we can't hold you, California. Please kiss me while I hold you. I'm slowly going down, going down. Just because I can't help it. We waited for this a long time. Now everywhere we go is my hometown.
This is that once in a lifetime.
posterior to the pelvis, pull la banda. Complete elbows forward, leg is long, upward rotation of the scapula as you go to the full range of motion, or maybe long. If it hurts, we take the elbow left. Because maybe you are already in the full range of motion, upward rotation, or hyperflexion of your shoulder. Ever, never. And then it comes like too new. Or, experiment, maybe the elbow has to face back. Either elbow to the side, well, that means you are in the stage of rotation. Yeah.
Shoulder opening, but when I went with both hands, I was engaging all my muscles in the like this, but just the pain in my lower back was so intense. Even with
posterior to the pelvis,
muscles
that's why I was saying posterior to the pelvis. Anyway, the thing is that anytime that you feel the compression pain, means you're not engaging in muscle enough, so do not go to the full range of motion or the full stage of the pose. Yes.
Like I just don't have enough strength in my muscles to engage. It's not the problem because I'm like squeezing like as tight as I can. There's just so much pressure.
Yeah. Then do not go to the full pose. I always mention to the students, if it hurts, hold your horse. That's why it's good to give options. Like I give the option, do not go further, or do the previous one with only one hand, because with one hand you have more control.
Right. Yeah, like I couldn't even feel it when my shoulders going forward because it hurt.
Let's do another thing. Well, this was we did an upper rotation yesterday when we were with the hand on the bed, resting the wrist, and then we went into those back bends. You didn't know at that time, but then we were doing the upper rotation. But anyway, I will prefer not to go to that one. Let's do one thing. Oh, sorry. Let's place holding the belt just as a reference. Leaning back, as we try. Go into bend your right knee and to the right. The toes pointing up to the ceiling. Feel the external rotation of your left hip. And then let's keep them there. Turn to the back part of the room. Good. Then fall all the way down, both hands on the floor, and start to walk with both hands back. And we are doing kind of like a split here, but we keep the adduction. Both legs straight as they can be. And walk with your hands back, tip of the fingers pointing back. Bring the left knee to the right. And back. Left knee to the right. And back. Left knee to the right, stay. And back. Walk with both hands forward and start to ground the right foot down on the floor, 4 corners of the foot or kidney point, whatever the choice. Hands on your pelvis, raise, strong. Keep facing to the back part of the room and knees are together. Now you cannot see me. So let's do one thing. Stay there, but jump, and face to the front. Just because you can see. But keep the same thing. The foot is behind you, whatever. So what we do is that you jump. It's not anyway, so because if you see, it's easy. Now, jump back to the bed. The bed is very close to you. Then you can hold the bed, right? But it's not a hammer. Let's do it. Let's go and lay. Then you get ready. Jump forward. And then you cannot jump any further. Not any further. Forward. Jump like that. So that will keep the corners of the front before it gets in the floor. Then you point on the knee as you walk with the hands. Touch your foot. And keep walking with your hands because the foot corners of the foot equally pressing. That's why we jump forward, because we want the 4 corners of the foot equally pressing. Keep the elbows pointing forward, upper rotation of the scalp. Keep walking. The bed has to be tight. If the bed is loose, jump forward 2 more kilometers. 8 more kilometers. 20 more kilometers. So the bed is hanging, remember, it's Kurunda. Kurunda means puppet. So the puppet, the bed is tight. Let's come back. So upper rotation of the scapula, then you can go to hyperflexion. If you elevate the scapula, then you will feel the compression and the tendency to point the head. Let's do one thing. Everybody turn and face in the back part of the room. Place the right foot on the bed. Swing side to side, looking to the back of the room and then free. Turn to the left. And to the front part of the room. Yeah, it happened. Now everybody. Then jump back. Knees together. We keep attacking the legs. Hold the. So we are adding the warmth of the legs with the upper body. The link is the core. Jump forward. You cannot jump any further. Jump a little more. So then that will keep the belt tight as you lean forward. The core, roll up and down. If you feel pinchy sensation at any time on your horse, keep working with the hands. Kicking with the foot back too. Feel the resistance of the belt. Feel that you're hanging there. And keep going. If you feel compression in the shoulder, go upper rotation, elbows further forward. Oh, there. Beautiful work, guys. Yes. We forgot something. I want to say anything. I don't want you to work with facing the front, let's fold and do the Hanuman kind of stretch. Bend the right knee to the left. With the hands pointing back, with the tip of the fingers pointing back, and extend the right leg. Bend the right knee to the left. Stay. I tell you, this pose is much difficult without the belt. Then walk with hands forward. Bring the right foot down to the floor. Bending both knees. Rolling. So we are going to try first on our home. Because we cannot have for a long time, then after it will be kind of like a little free style, helping each other. So, you may need to use a we go into backward entry. And then from the backward entry, go through for all seconds. You can do the first stage we saw this yesterday. Or you kind of finish the start. And then do the very same thing that we were doing on the belt. Upper rotation of the scapula. To walk. With hands keeping the abduction. Walk with the hand. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Some of you will be able to reach the foot, me not. And do some things slowly. Now, to go out. Doing also the split. You go over there and do a split here and support the back. And you can keep going. Keep the knees together. Sorry, the knees are straight. If you bend the knees, then you increase the momentum towards the floor and you smash the toes. Deal? Okay, so grab a strap. I think that you may need it. And on your own, first, we will be helping you. Maybe you will get to the final stage of the pose.
I'm not going to do this pose after the past before, and it's too much pressure on the lower back, so I'm going to set this one out. I just wanted to
Maybe you can play with any of the variations that we did before. Do it!
Yeah, that's
Backward entry on your own!
yeah, I'm happy to do something else instead. I just know that it's a lot of pressure. It's the lower it's the same
What
thing.
is that?
It's like an injury in the side that I was working with during yesterday. What? I'm not really, I mean, I know.
Oh, you have not actually here.
No, but I mean, in my first practice, I had a 45 license repeat that I had to have surgery last year. So my core muscles have just been so weak for some time. And so, I just know that when my shoulder hurts, I get just the movements, like I forward on the floor, and it's just really painful that I don't think. So, yeah, I'll practice something else. I just want to
Yeah. You can pray with the previous stage notice. The previous stage notice. Hey, where are you going? Yes. That's the sound. You're going to get lost. How did you come With one hand, the belt from below, the other hand from above. As you pull the belt, bring yourself into the massage. Look how beautiful your throat is. But I tell you, it's not financial Sunday. Bring the left foot into the belt. Turn the left foot to the side. Make sure that it's well hooked, that you feel that by dorsiflexing and inverting the left foot, you are really hooked there on the belt. Then bring your right foot behind the left knee. Raise your left arm to the upper part of the room. Turn to your left. And feel the side stretch. So we are in the coronal plane here. Dropping the bum down. The only thing that remains active is your left foot pressing, everting against the belt. Everting, Mariana. You're not everting. Are you invertida? Actually, so your right hand is in front of you, just as a reference. Oof. Beautiful. You like it? Oh. Drop your bum off, but avoid flexion. You're not flexing the hip. It's just adduction. That adduction helps for the side stretch. Then now, bring the right foot in front of you on the floor and the right arm with the left hand. Place the left hand on top of the right knee, the right arm to the right twist. We're adding a side stretch and a twist. Push. Oh, keep the left foot active. It feels so good. And release. Come back to the center. Yeah. Both feet on the floor. The distance between the feet, same distance on the mat. The knees are bent. Swing both knees to the left. Both knees to the right. Come back to the center, thread the right foot inside the belt, send the right foot to the right, everting, hooked on the belt. Make sure that you have a good grip there, that the foot is not going to come out, that your life depends on that, and then bend your left knee, place the left foot behind the right knee. The right arm to the upper part of the room as you turn to the right, and feel the side stretch here. Foot active. The only thing here active is the right foot to make sure that you do not lose the grip with the belt, and feel the side stretch. Oh, for the noise. Oh. Sink the hip more without flexing the hip. Make sure that the line between your shoulders, hip, feet are 180 degrees. No less than that. And if you want to go any further, bring your left foot to the floor. The left foot is touching the floor with the left knee straight in front of you. You can see the left toes. And bring with your right hand, rest it on the left knee as you bring the left arm to the left upper part of the room on the left. Feel the twist. Oh, wow. Keep the right foot active on the back. And then on your own pace, release, coming back. Both feet down on the floor, distance between the feet, the distance of the mat, with the knees bent, swing the legs to one side and the other. You can do it dynamic, or you can just stay in one side, just in case there was any tension in your hip joint, in your sacroiliac joint. And then extend your knees, shoulder blades away from the ears, depression of the scapulas, external rotation of the arms, Shavasana.
You're trying to relax your stomach. Stillness is stillness is what remains. Finding that absolute presence from where you're looking. Slowly become aware of the sensation. And the sound. Start to move whatever needs to move the fingers, the toes. Bend the knees to the chest, kind of to the right side. It may take a while. Whenever you feel ready, just slowly stay in the right side like a baby. Coming with your right arm to the upper part of the room, make a deal with your right arm on the right side.
the time. The body is kind of reshaping. Just allow that to happen. Letting this impersonal. Never mind. And with your hands, help the body to sit up. It may take a while. Watch out when that's the first thought arises. How much effort is needed to follow a thought? Stillness is your natural state. Who is observing? From where? I invite you all to chant the beautiful home. The kind of home that is almost as if you're channeling. It's the consciousness itself manifesting through your form, the sound of home. Let the home burst from deep within, with your heart spreading, pouring unconditional love in all directions. Inhale deeply. Get your hands on the eyeballs. Allow yourself in the warmth of your eyeballs, 4 eyeballs. Every time the thought goes by, the eyeballs become active. So giving it a rest, in these moments of stillness of mind. Welcoming your higher self into this human experience. May your life be filled with joy, beauty, with harmony. Your life be filled with love. The presence, the beauty, the love, the essence of this story. Yes. Because it's there to be because it's there to do mercy. Gracias.